Hello! I'm here to tell you that you don't actually have a confidence problem. You have an approval addiction. And the truth is, most people will never say that out loud. Because seeking approval looks like it's a responsible thing to do, and it looks like you care about what other people think. But what it really is fear. Fear of being judged, fear of being wrong. Fear of choosing something and having to own it. So instead, you just ask for opinions. You wait for validation. You look for someone else to tell you that it is okay for you to move forward. And the problem is that the more you do that, the more you seek other people's approval, the less you actually trust yourself. So in this episode, we're breaking it down. Why you keep seeking other people's approvals, how it's quietly keeping you stuck, and what it actually takes to start trusting yourself enough to move forward without needing anyone else's validation for your next move. Welcome to the Inner Launch, where we talk about rebuilding your self-trust, reclaiming your identity, and creating your next chapter from the inside out. I'm your host, Christina Bolkovich, and this is the podcast where we talk about the inner work that's needed to create that real confidence, self-trust, and clarity. So let's talk about it. Seeking approval is actually not just asking for advice. It's outsourcing your decisions. Because when you outsource your decisions, you don't have all those consequences. All those consequences of your decisions don't fall just on you. They can fall on others as well. But what you're actually doing is telling yourself that I don't trust myself enough to make these decisions. Over time, that actually weakens your self-trust muscle. You were conditioned to seek validation from parents, from teachers, from school, from society. You were praised for being good, not for being you. And that actually taught you that it's safe to be accepted. So you're an adult now, and you've been living out of those old, outdated ways for how long? It's hard to change, it really is. I know that I did that for years. For years, I wasn't quite happy in my life, and I would always ask people, what do you think? And maybe they didn't see anything wrong with it. So I just kept going. I'm like, okay, I should be happy. I shouldn't have any problems with it. Everything looks like it is good on paper. Why does it just feel like it's me? It must not be me. So I'd ask other people. That approval kept me comfortable, but it also kept me stuck. Stuck in the life that I truly didn't want, and not going after the things that I truly did. That caused me to delay my decisions, to overthink everything. It kind of left me feeling confused because I was listening to too many voices. But I wasn't really confused. I knew exactly what I wanted. I was just so disconnected from my own voice from always listening to other people's voices. When you build a life based on other people's voices and their opinions and what they want for your life, you actually start to lose what you want, your identity, the person you want to become. You hesitate on opportunities because you wonder what these other people are going to think. You don't actually go after what you want, you hesitate. And that hesitation leaves you to feel like you're never fully confident. You cannot build the life that you love based on other people's opinions, because chances are their opinions are not going to be the same as yours, and they're likely not going to love that idea as much as you do. So stop asking other people for their opinions. You don't need more opinions. You need more self-trust. Confidence is not knowing that you're going to have everything all figured out, all perfect, all done correctly. It's knowing that you'll handle it even if you don't. So let's talk about some ways to start breaking these patterns. Number 1, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this really what I think I should do? Even if you've asked other people what you think you should do already, pause and ask yourself, is this really what I think I should do? Number 2, make a small decision on your own. You're going to build that self-trust through repetition. So every time you make those decisions on your own, even if they're small, you're building your self-trust back. Number 3, let people disagree. They don't always have to agree with you. You don't always have to agree with them. Discomfort equals wrong decision. So when someone tells you the wrong decision and you're uncomfortable and you feel like that's the wrong decision, there's a reason for it. So let them disagree with you. Let you disagree with them. And number 4, and I know this one's a hard one, especially with family, stop explaining your decisions to them. They don't need to understand it in order for you to do it. Every time you explain your decisions, you're justifying that you want growth. You don't need to justify that. You are allowed to grow. The identity shift that this begins to create is you'll start to go from, I hope this is the right decision, to, I trust myself to figure it out no matter what. And that shift is a game changer. At some point, you're going to have to stop asking for permission and stop seeking other people's approvals because you already know who you want to be. And the longer that you wait for other people's approvals, the longer you delay your life. And the truth behind that is nobody is coming to validate your next chapter. That's your job. So this is your reminder. Stop giving other people the control over your life. You validate yourself. You make your choices. You are going to become you. Not them. You. So put yourself back in that driver's seat. Start choosing yourself, even in the small ways, because change does not come from rushing it. It comes from paying attention and choosing you, even in the small ways. If you're ready to stop overthinking and giving others that control over your life, and you want to learn how to actually become the version of you that goes after what you truly want because you know you're capable of more, then feel free to message. Everything's linked in the show notes. Please send this to someone that needs to hear it. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye!